Good evening. Give me one sec. Yep. Game audio now. Yo, Jack. Hope you're doing well. There's a button. Hello. Yeah, I don't actually know if I had the filter turned on all of last night for the gamma, so hopefully accurately reflects the state of the station. Oh yeah. Abruptly is broken the right word? It is for the station. Anyway, what else do I need? Hide my preview. We left off on chapter 3, the very start. In my defense, Icy asked me to. Now, hopefully this is not too ludicrously bright now. Back on stream. Look about the same. What is our task right now? Yesterday's stream was more saturated. So if I do that, does that look correct to yesterday? Because that seems a bit more on the dark side. Did it look okay last night? Because that's with gamma turned down. That's what it looked like yesterday. If it was alright, then okay, I'll stick with that. Right, tasks. ASN entry is still in progress. Everything else seems good to go. Database 2817-4480. I don't need either of those anymore. Watch those. Right. Onwards. To certain death. The fuck is this? Do I shoot it with gun? That one's lit up in red. Bitrate's handling this just fine. It's the same thing with Soma, like... Helping. Infected. Please. Please, protect. Please. Duty. I can't move these. Like, Soma did really well. Just... It compresses really well when most of it is just dark. Okay. Details. Moderate Lunarquake protocol initiated. Lunarquake perimeter check report and video submitted. Lunarquake perimeter check 042 report and video reviewed and saved in confidential storage. Review perimeter check johnc.mov. Initiate containment and resource conservation protocol. The only other option I've got here is to shut down. The whole point of this was to shut down the ASN. That's what everything's been telling me. But it also says protect. I have a feeling a very bad thing is going to happen. Do not initiate the shutdown without an ASN technician present. Well, Continue to the next terminal to continue the shutdown process. This one now. Ensure the node configuration is set correctly to continue the shutdown process. The node configuration? You pulse every now and then. Am I waiting for... You going to tell me which one? No, you just pulse outwards. It's 16. It's my arrival. Did this one tell me which ones? What happens if I move that? Do I just have to put them down? There's different noises. That doesn't sound like a good noise. But I don't know. Oh. Make sure only the following nodes are lowered. 12, 9, 11. At least it's not 6, 7. One, 2, 3, not 4. Oh, 4's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 9. 11. Yeah, 9, 11, 12. Okay, they're up. That one's just turned off now. You're not wrong. Wait, make sure only the following are lowered. 11, 12 are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All of them. Did I break it? I feel like I just broke it. I'm just going to reload my save. Does it say anything on here that I need to do? Fatal errors occurred. Okay. I did have to close those. Alright, so that raises them. Wrong terminal, I guess. Make sure only the following nodes are lowered. 12, 14, 10. There we go. About to engage the final step. This is for emergency protocols only. Okay. Expose the core, you operate both manual release switches. Once it's exposed, use the cat maintenance mode to overload and shut down the ASN. Well, one way to shut a computer down. magical AI bean. Ah. I did some remodeling while I slept. Everybody died. The end. Nightmare fish.
I bloomed gently, hoping something might answer.
Bloomed.
Did it find you?
Okay.
Returning from the canal can be unyielding, unforgiving, and disorienting.
Canal.
Take a moment to gather yourself and embrace your surroundings.
Flowery.
Breathe.
You're now breathing manually. Chapter 3, Root Canal.
Thank you for your continued commitment to personal upkeep, colleague well-being, and your assigned duties.
You're welcome.
This concludes the re-entry process.
Okay. That was a short chapter. Like 18 minutes and I redid half of it. Probably fix that. Oh, cool. I do still have the cat. The cat has no bat. One charge is all I can get from that. Anything I'm meant to shoot for this door? Do I still have the module? I do. Okay, does something need to go here? Because it ain't me. Oh, there's flowers. This is giving like simultaneous infection vibes. Like obviously they've been infected by something flowery, but also kind of odd cult vibes. And I am all for it. Okay, there's just a hallway. Oh, it's a maze. Archive inactive. Archive reboot. Can't interact with that. Can I take a battery? Can. Yay, tasks. None. I am free to do whatever I want, apparently. Nothing in the database. Still got my media, though. Canal survey operations. To conduct the canal survey at the location of the reverberation epicenter. The earthquake epicenter. I'm fired. Oh no. Survey process complete with incidents. Core tube and surface specimen collection complete with incident. The surface specimen. Was it a flower? Spectrometer, magnetometer, and lunar topograph? Activation. I don't know how to say that word actually. Lunatograph. Video and photographic documentation complete with incidents. Missing person Edith Stone. Discovery biomarkers. I get a feeling you're not supposed to be here.
This is Dr. Weber, clinical psychologist for prison. Today is the 8th of September, 1978, 11:28 LTC. The canal's influence is undeniable. They are essentially unraveling an unusual series of effects, both remarkable and concerning. I suspect I will soon follow. Until then, I remain committed to my work, observing and documenting the canal's effects on personnel in the ward.
That's it. During the canal exploration mission, the crew worked on planned experiment preparations and sample collections at the entrance of the canal over a period of 4 hours before Edith Stone parted ways from the rest of the crew. Yan Lung witnessed her walk into the canal and lost sight of her. Protocol forbade anyone to follow Stone due to the unknown properties of the canal. The crew tried to contact her over comms for nearly an hour. Stone has not returned to the base and remains missing. Appointments for the crew have been scheduled with Judith Weber to assess well-being. Is that the first confirmation as well that this is actually like late 70s? Matthew, can you believe it? Yan said they're running additional tests on the scoop samples and she'll know more later. We need to get out of there. The canal has so much more to tell us. Are you ready? Are you kidding? I'm more than ready. But I don't think we can get an experiment crew scheduled so soon after the sample collection mission. Most are assigned to sample tests and secondary rotation is stretched for coverage as it is. It'll be fine for just you and me to go for a few hours. We'll be tethered, and we only need to get close enough for the imaging equipment to capture any potential visual distortions, movement of moon rocks, clouds of regolith, or anything else out of the ordinary. See you then. Plan for 6. Hello, family. The time has finally come to answer the call. We're now ready to embark on our journey to research what beckoned us here, the canal. Before we set out, let us meet in the arbor at 9 a.m. for breakfast so we can gather around a piece of our old home in our new home. Did they bring a tree from Earth? "1978. I think we brought something back with us from the canal. No shit. I understand these are not my assigned duties, but I had to document my findings. It has hair, it metabolizes, and, based on the prints, appears to be rather large. Please review the markings video I recently compiled. Today I woke up with a heavy weight on my chest. I couldn't breathe. Moments later it lifted, as if something was laying on me. Was this a warning? Does it know I've been observing it? Entry A. Markings. Markings that resemble hand and footprints, anatomically consistent with human morphology, but at a scale significantly larger than normal. Bit 2. Hair has been discovered in several locations within the ward, often caught on protruding surfaces. Consistent with the prints documented in Exhibit 1, it's evident that the entity in question is unusually large. Large amounts of possible emesis or fecal matter, lovely, has also been discovered in the ward and annex. Tests show traces of digestive enzymes and gastric acids, likely emetic discharge. Further tests are required. Great. Hey now. Not seeing anything for opening these doors. There's no terminal. Your mama's so redacted she data expunged. I definitely do want to get in there. I just assume I need to open these doors from some other terminal. I guess you're also locked from the other side. Elevator entrance. Where even is this? Well, this seems like a control panel. Door commons 1 and 2. Turn those on. No. Was there another button I needed to press? I can turn everything on. Any different security levels? You open? Nope. Is there a key card or something? I mean, those weren't on just a minute ago. That's still off. Elevator open now? Archive security sign-in required. There was multiple doors, but what was prong? I turn prong off. What changes? Your prong. Yeah, prong 01. Okay. There's something else in here. Hey, day before my birthday. Nope. I still have a name badge on. Let's try with this module. Okay, nothing's really standing out. Did I use this one? Archives in process. There are many references to the archive terminal. I need to find it. Okay. One cat interface module required. I might have that. A toy version would be cool, yeah. Okay, I need to find a cat module, I guess. Probably in here. So if I turn off prong for a bit, or if I turn off lift entrance, I can turn on the other thing back here. Global power I was using a bit too much. Door imaging. You? Imaging 01. Also security locked. I'm not seeing any like loose cable or box to shoot to override some door. Oh. You're not locked now. Ah. I don't like all these branching paths. Listening. Oh no. You're locked again. I'm not liking the sound of all this. Both video and photographic documentation were taken over the 4 hours of the canal exploration. On reviewing the data, it was discovered the video recorded on DVC has significant interference. James Mason is working on restoring as much of the video and audio as possible. Nope. That's just always on. James was right. I saw it too. Is there an issue with the interface module software? There has to be a logical reason behind it. It's no software anomaly. It's here, in the ward, watching us. I've been monitoring all areas with the interface module. It's the only way to see it. Whatever it is, it's tall. It's a thing that only shows up in my camera? Like, please no. Please no. Hi Sophia. I've been seeing some odd images on my cat screen while using the interface module. It looks like something walking by. Maybe it's all this DVC footage I've been scrubbing through. It still works, but I don't want it to cause permanent burn-in or cause any issues with door access. Do you mind testing it and giving me a loaner for the time being? Dear family, after the incident at the canal, a new safety protocol has been put into place. All further travel to the cave must be in twos, with a required tether between pairs. No entry into the canal is permitted until more studies are completed. We're all understandably feeling multiple emotions right now. Please reach out to me or Judith if you need anything. Thanks. How do I just shoot the door with... This module is designed to interface with... would help to read. It offers a new and streamlined security process. Point the module directly at the desired screen. Wait for confirmation via on-screen visual feedback. Do not proceed without a positive check signal. Operate the module function once the check is confirmed. Do not activate this module's function while pointing at a person's eyes. It may cause severe ocular damage. On-screen interference has been reported during its usage here on the moon. Please report any anomalies you may notice to the on-site technician team. The active function requires 1/15 of total battery capacity. Cool. Shoot door to open door. What safety protocol? Exactly. Now that I have that, though, I do want to save. Cool. I don't like that. Okay. Nope. I toggled crouch a couple of times and Windows enabled the circle around your mouse cursor to be like, here's where your mouse is. At least on Windows 11 now, if you press Control a few times, it puts a circle around your... It just shows like a highlight where it is. Well, it's like pressing Shift 5 times is the default for sticky keys. I remember to turn that one off, I think. Yes. Ensure the server's operational and try again. Yeah, I think that was a new one that they added. I don't remember it from previous versions. Man, I was just starting to get a sense of bravado in this game, and now it's just like, hey, there's like an invisible thing that only shows up in your camera. And now I barely want to move. Don't like the hallway. This all sucks in like the nicest way possible. Archive security granted. Camera unshy. Oh, I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Was that footsteps behind me? The path. Induction. Not sounding culty at all. Let's turn echography on as well. If I overload the power, it just turns them all off, I think. One of you. Imaging O2. God, it doesn't sound like my own footsteps. It sounds too fast.
It is not mere delusion. I've seen him. The interface module must be used. For reasons that remain obscure. This module
Claire
sees
obscure?
that which the human eye cannot. Do bear in mind, he observes us as well.
She got. During the canal sample collection mission, the crew collected rocks, finds, core tubes, surface scoops over the course of 2 hours. In the surface scoops, they observed a new substance resembling mucus. On 25th of August, tests of the mucus substance returned results of proteinogenic amino acids. This is proof of current life living alongside humans on the moon. Yeah. Invisible life. Servers. Doors off. Oh, I am very on edge. This fucking sucks. I don't know if it can hurt me. Useful. Elevator can be faulty. Give it a moment and try again. got to reboot it again, I guess. Maybe it's friend. Maybe. My money is leaning more towards no. You had a bad day. I don't like the noises it's making. I'm not one to reflect on my actions and thoughts. However, this place, the canal, it means something. Something significant. I'm concerned. James has been quite withdrawn lately. I know we're all going through something, but I haven't seen him in days. James has lost it. He's locked himself in the vestibule, and even set up a strange code system using the keypad in the restroom. I'll try to track his movements, so we can gain access to the vestibule. He's the only one left in the ward with security level 02. Any findings will be sent to the archive terminal for everyone to access. Hi, Callie. Someone isolated themselves in the vestibule and reset the codes. I think it might be James in there, but he's not answering. I haven't been able to do a manual override of his security level 02 actions, so we're all locked out. You're tether partners, right? Did he mention anything to you the last time you were on the moon surface? Judith, I'm concerned about James. He started to spend a lot of time in the vestibule recently, and now he's locked himself in there. He isn't responding to anyone, and Paulie can't override the code. We used to do puzzles together at downtime when we were in mission training. I'll see if I can take a few guesses at figuring out the code, but I'll need your help if we do get the door open. I'm not sure of his mental state. You free in the next hour? Sure thing. I'll meet you at your terminal. That went well. Have I mentioned how much I hate this? I don't think I'm even being stalked at this point. Is someone whistling? Great, now they're introducing places to hide. Oh boy. Okay, that's just a loop. Okay, so I'm assuming from here I turn off the door to get in here so that I can turn on... I can't do prong 02. Door systems should be everything else in this area though. Door Commons 2 is one that was right next to me. Nope. What is this? Is this the vestibule? Been shifted by a day. I mean, I'm still just hoping you get what you actually paid for. I thought that was a thing that just appeared out of the darkness, but no, it's a screen. They have an Unhealthy obsession with flowers around here. So it's Commons 01 that I wanted, actually. To Commons 01. Oh, I'm back here. The reception door can be turned off. Reception was that one. Yeah. Save me progress for a bit. I can turn off you and you. Most of the terminals have door systems, so if I need that again, I can turn it back on. You got me again. Door Commons 2. If I were a Door Commons 2, where would I be? Crew tested multiple samples collected during the canal exploration mission. Test for sample 3476 detected assemblages of styrene biomarkers. This is proof of ancient life on the moon. Samples collected at the same area of sample 3476 are being allocated to undergo further tests and radiocarbon dating. Core tube and surface specimen collection complete with incident. Videographic complete with incident. Discovery new specimen. A new specimen that seems to shit everywhere. Oh my god, I've made it. That's 2 streams in a row that I've had a stream boo. That was like the one thing I was proud of, that I never seemed to get those messages in chat. Thanks, Jack. You're security level 3. Ugh. Okay, well I should probably turn off that then. I turn the elevator off, turn it back on again. Does it work this time? No, no it doesn't. Okay. Imaging 2. I came through Imaging 2. That's how I got into this area. It's around this corner. No, where's Friendo? there's friend. So I came in. Somewhere up here. Oh no, I went to that first, so yeah, I came in through imaging 2. What are you? Systems. That seems to be where I need to go. Where's the monitor? There's monitors in the corners of so many rooms, and as soon as I need one, I can't remember where they are. It's just the commons doors. Check that. Commons 2. Oh, it's back here again. Don't have enough power for that anymore. You're level 2. That's my task updated. From my understanding, I'm trying to find the guy. He's locked himself in the vestibule. So I need to find some way of getting in there. Yeah, nothing new in task. It's like a sub-task. Door systems. Might just open a few extra things. That is far too loud. Right, where was the room with the keypad? Nope. Any prints on you? No. Hmm. Barbara's terminal. Hi, Barbara. The apple tree is showing some concerning signs of severe dehydration. Water level's been adequate and soil readings are good. Conditions have otherwise been stable in the arbor. I was planning to reach out to you for your opinions on the ecological effects of some potential treatments, but that led me to ponder. Do you think this could be related to the canal scoop samples? Let me know when you have time to talk. Thanks. Coming to get you, Barbara. Hello, all. In light of recent events, I want to be sure that you all feel open to express any of your feelings with me or William. Additionally, if you feel you'd like to express your feelings privately, you'll notice a new program on your terminals entitled Diary. You're encouraged to write in this as much as you would like. It's completely voluntary and private. Only you'll have access to your diary files. As always, if you have any questions or need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I don't understand. One minute I was working in the annex, helping with the EL9 disinfectant, and the next I'm sitting in the past, just staring towards the canal. The significance of where we are is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Are we a disturbance in the ecosystem here? All of us, even the apple tree. Maybe this place was never meant to be our home. You think? Perhaps the canal's exhibiting some type of lure that triggers something in our olfactory, visual, and auditory senses. Maybe it coaxed Edith, Matthew, and probably Ken to enter it. If that's the case, I wonder if we can imagine ourselves as part of the nutrient cycling of an ecosystem. If we were to offer up parts of ourselves, would that be enough to satiate the cycle? Offer up parts of yourself. That's the first thing that you go to? Right, I am kind of lost. I have rebooted the lift once. And it still doesn't seem to want to move, so I feel like I'm missing something. I'll reboot it again. Okay, that tool doesn't seem to be doing anything around here. Except for this. Strange swirly symbol. Of course, the moment I say it's not doing anything, it starts doing something. The whistling's coming from down there. There's arrows pointing in there. There was nothing to press in the elevator. There's no fingerprints on the button, so I can't do the old trick there. Did he keep his code? Buddy, what was your code? Kinda need it. There's definitely something in there. Now for the elevator though, if I can find it, if I can stop running into the back of that. There is clear wall. Okay, that's a little... Okay. I thought that was just part of the decoration. Fuck's sake. Could they not have picked a color that stood out just a little bit more? Thanks for the prompt. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Well, that's not ominous at all. Something's bent the bars and I have to turn my back to it. Disconnect your cat device to continue. There we go. Item E1, J1, B2, A4. It was A4. And what's the fix? Do I just take it out and put it back in again? Do I zap it? B2. Maybe just keep them out. J1, E1. Okay. There's nowhere to hide if something comes from down there. No errors found. Okay. The benefits of raid arrays. Ah. I knew there'd be something. Okay. First thing I am doing, turn the fucking lift off. Just in case that thing finds a way of calling it back down to get up. Also conserving power. But mostly I want nothing to do with that. Yo, tomorrow. How you doing? I don't want it to be my friend, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I just leave here now. Only the power's been overloaded, so whoop-de-doo. Where's the box that controls that one? Deserve? Sure. We can somewhat pick. Right? Can't get through prong 2. Ah, first time I've actually needed to degauss. And I still need to. Jag. Come on now. Before I move on anywhere, just gonna No? Can I not save right now? No battery. Reading the manual, it said that I don't need any battery to use that function. I would have thought that meant I could do it while I still had no battery because it didn't use any. But fine, I'll take some battery. You may be right. You are correct. Archives completed. Should now be able to find something useful on the archive terminal. We'll power it up. Aesthetic. Emergency echography of the canal must be performed. This requires level 3 security access. If you lack clearance, report to the founder in the annex station. Okay. This is Kali. I'm leaving this message for any remaining members of the Prism still inside the station. We're trapped in the ward. The surface airlock requires security level 2 to open, but Mason's the only one with access, and he's locked himself in the vestibule in fear of contamination and exposure to Entity A. He's encrypted the restroom side entrance with a strange keypad system protected by a hidden code. I managed to confiscate his code diagram and supporting photos. I've secured them in my locker. The pin's 9784. If you're reading this, decipher Mason's code and retrieve his ID. It's our only chance to upgrade our security clearance and return to the annex. Founder needs us. Someone mind putting 9784 in the chat, please? While we watch this feature presentation. Kind of annoying that I can't look at this centered on the screen without there being a cursor there. Reverberation Epicenter. Both video and photographic documentation were taken over the 4-hour duration of the canal exploration mission. Upon reviewing the footage, significant interference was detected, rendering the majority of the data unusable. Also thanks. Of the nearly 4 hours recorded, approximately only 30 to 40 seconds of footage was partially usable. Those look like nostrils. They look like nostrils, and all I'm hearing is sniffing. Just distorted sniffing. The canal is the foundational purpose for Prism. A resolution must be achieved. Okay. So, back we go to Kyle's locker. Back into the area I really don't like being in. Oh fuck, it's up here. I turned off the elevator. Also, I can see it. Why am I able to see it? I'll go through that door. Why is there barely anything to hide under? God, the teeth gnashing. Well, that went well. Okay, so I can't hide under that thing. Good to know. I mean, I guess because I can move this around, it doesn't count as a thing that can hide me. Not 100% bullshit, but kind of bullshit. I can hide under this table. You coming from that way or that way? Oh, I am straight back to Theta, though. At least with Theta, they were blind. Really? Oh, I really don't like this. I really don't like this. My permanent residence. Ah, shit. Ran into a dead end. Well, this fucking sucks. I just run straight to that table. Zoop. Apparently it does. Uh... I don't get to take that with me? Could this suck anymore? Probably get saved in media. Maybe? If I ever make it out of here, I might know. Oh. I don't hear him. But I know he's in this direction. Okay. If that doesn't get saved in media, I might need to just take a screenshot of it because I'm not standing around. I don't hear him at all. Media. Nope. Database. Oh, fantastic. No, I just have to stand there like a lemon trying to work out the code. Probably the Konami code. The left to right. So downward triangle, up arrow with line, circle, FJ. What? What does that have to do with a 10-digit code? Oh. So I did find one of the two swirls. Don't know if it's 2-2 or 2-5. Which is 9 or 8. I guess I need to skulk around and use this module a bit more. For now, it seems to have left. The clockwise swirl is one of them. I just need to find 3 more. Is there a symbol in here? It's just flowers. So unless flower was one of them, I can't remember. No, it wasn't, but 8 is the second digit. I'm sure it will. Yeah, even if just for a while, the guy seems to have left me alone now. But in before, that's a feature of the game where if you die a bunch, it just despawns him. Certainly a possibility. I might need to open up other sections. It is not like that hallway. there's some splattering in there. I thought I'd been followed in then. Nope, nothing else. Any of these go anywhere? Nope. Oh, this does. I can't use the tool while I'm crouched down, though. Why would you make all of this accessible if I'm not going to get chased around down here? Yeah, I need to start opening up other doors. Comms 02, Comms 01. Prong, I can't. Civil Engineer was a huge fan of Deus Ex. I never played Human Revolution. Ah, gotcha. I'm not even seeing a second one. Is it just the row that's on? Too afraid to run in this section. So because I found one symbol, is it just like the row of 4 digits? So bottom one, 4820. Nope. Okay, Any second symbol? Oh. FJ. Okay. Some progress. I have 25 minutes. What? Okay, 78 is the code so far. The flowers didn't seem to have any other symbol next to them. Unless there's something in this mess. Doesn't seem it. And he's back. Fantastic. You know, for something that everyone else could only see through the cameras, it's pretty visible to me. I have special eyes. Maybe I'm the camera. Maybe. Yeah, he left me alone for quite a while, though. What did we work out the code to be? Was it 9-8 or 7-8 so far? It's Soma all over again. Not that one. That was the code for the locker. I'm talking about I had the first 2 digits of the code on the paper. The second one was an 8. I can't remember if it was a 9 or a 7, the first one, whatever the top right symbol is. Like the Fs. No, I've not taken a screenshot. I don't really have a way of checking the screenshot without constantly tabbing out. Which I will try not to subject you to. Left eye chin pinch. I need to open up other areas. Door systems online. They were. Door imaging 02. Prong 2. What was wrong with prong 1? Too much finger and neck snapping? Yeah, it's just Mr. Swirl again. Not so loud. The path. I was kind of hoping the arrows were leading me to another symbol. But no, they just want me to go to the path. Which doesn't open in the same way. Echography. Can I... Where's the lock for that one? Gonna be back in the other area that I can't get to now because I need to go all the way around. I have noticed in this game I can't even ask for direct solutions to things. Because all the codes are random on game start. Like, on start of save. Ask how to get codes. I mean, I feel like I've been wandering around so much. I'm on the wrong camera. Where am I missing? We're getting another code. Fucking hell. What was he doing just in the corner? Which area was that even in? That was down there, right? hearing him at the moment. Doors off. Okay, there's tables there as well. Any door commons? Wrong fucking ammo. That scared the shit out of me. That one. A moderate backseat. Like, do I need to go to different areas for the others? Because I've only found 2 in this entire section. So I'm assuming I need to go out to other places. Do I need to go back down into the server area? The photos... I completely dismissed them. As I tend to do in anything puzzly. Imaging... Okay, one's the tree. That one I got. That one I got. Where the fuck is that? At the first room? Okay, 7-8 is the code so far. Thank you, I would have been stuck for ages. Well, I already was stuck for ages, but I would have been stuck for even longer. Okay, 6-pointed star. The other feels like it was... here? Better be taking notes. I can remember 4 symbols. 2 haven't changed. Is that not this area? Right, I will try one more time to go into that room. It sounds like the purr of a... That's how you know it's happy. Got to feed it lots of batteries. Do not feed your cat batteries. Yeah. Alrighty then. Six-pointed star and square bracket turned upside down with a point out the top. I'm sure there's actually a name for that symbol, but fuck if I know what it is. The smoke in the distance looked like a leg taking a step. Take a look at the back of the photos. Will do. Well, that was fruitful. So... it is... first symbol is 2. 8. 7. 6. Alignment process. Mason's terminal. I have entered the streamer's room. Is that the canal? Begin the optical tests in room 1. We're about to begin the optical tests. Am I supposed to be doing anything with this information? Oh, I was looking at everything but that. Embedded item recognition. But did I see the dancing gorilla? Do not make the same sort of sounds as the thing that's been chasing me behind me where the open door is. Okay. Drain the basin. Oh, fuck this. James Mason, 211. Can I get a 211 in chat, please? Thank you. No, I'm still 1641. I can't pick this one up. I can look at it. It's pretty in plastic. Cool logo. I mean, there's levers in here, but I can't seem to use them.
Dr. Weber, clinical psychologist. Today is the 19th of February, 1979. 1846 LTC. I've been compelled to implement a 3-stage process to help mitigate this delirium.
Delirium.
The first stage is the re-entry chamber, a mandatory step for any personnel returning directly from the canal.
Does sound a bit like Oppie.
Regrettably, not all exhibit the requisite discipline. The second stage, which I regard as the most critical, is the anchor. I've
You need anchors.
all within the commons to repeatedly present footage of a hollyhock in bloom. Repeatedly watching it grow seems to have a noticeable calming effect, a basic yet apparently necessary comfort. The final step, designated the alignment procedure, is situated within the vestibule. This procedure is reserved for those in advanced states of psychological decline, producing a perceived mental and somatic reset.
That word contains soma.
I shall continue to monitor the effectiveness of each stage. At present, however, these steps seem to be helping to a degree.
Got a bit of a cough there. Right, Mason's diary. The tapes. The others can't see or hear it, but I can feel it. The message is clear. We must be cleansed before we enter the canal. There's time, but we must start the cleansing process now. There are too many contaminants to keep track of. This area must remain isolated and clean. It must. I can't keep restarting the process. I won't be fully cleansed in time. I think someone else was here, maybe while I was sleeping? Did I let them in? I can't remember. I need to protect this space. Some sort of fail-safe code for my only waking self to understand. For only my waking self to understand. They're leaving. Entering the canal. How can I join them if I'm not clean? One more bath. James? Are you okay? Judith. I'm concerned about James. He started to spend a lot of time in the I read this one. Why is he... Was he CC'd into this? Yo, Matt. How was the show? And hello. For all safety, the base is on lockdown and travel to the moon surface is not permitted. As long as you're not exhibiting signs of illness, you're free to go anywhere within the base. Please remain distant as much as possible and feel free to reach out to me. Cool. Security. Use the interface module to upgrade to security level 2. Cool. Take a photo for extra security clearance. Could I take a battery, please? Thank you. Full charge. Oh, I hate this. Matt, you have missed some shit. I still have to go back through that area. There's no save point here. Do I go through... Is this a door? Not really. I can just go into the elevator in the commons. This is very moody and there is a giant stalking me. I absolutely hate this. fuck did it get there? Nuh-uh. Yeah, that thing. I can't actually leave this room. I just want to get to a point where if it's around, it can't readily get in to find me. It's outside. I need to wait for it to leave so I can go save my damn game. Or I have to redo all of that. Bye-bye now. Oh. This takes a bunch of the stuff that I hated from Soma when I played through that casually and just turns it up a little bit. So I thought I locked it down in the server room and then turned off power to the elevator and it just came upstairs anyway. I don't know if they can actually open these locked doors. It's like just down there. I am not safe yet. I also have no idea if it can go through the vent. I don't want to find out right now because, as I said, I need to save my game. I mean, like, it appearing behind me just then is obviously a scripted thing, but I wasn't expecting it there. I don't know where it came from. I looked behind me and it was just kind of sitting there. I would have expected, like, a noise or something and then to see it crawling down from a vent in the ceiling. Unless it's gone into one of its invisible, like, observation phases. Which, oh yeah, Matt, you weren't here for the start of this. Like, everyone on the station is talking about that thing being invisible. You can only see it through the cameras. Although my character seems to be doing a pretty good job of just seeing it. It's still stomping around. Where is it? Oh, we, Simon? We might be. We're David Munshi. Oh god. Simon doesn't have the IQ for anything. Annex in progress. Canal in progress. Security level 2. I can now leave the ward for the moon surface and access the annex station. Now that I've saved, Matt, let's go introduce you to our friend. If he's even still around. Might have just despawned now. Friendo. You love new friends? Great. This'll be your favorite. See? He's so friendly. Oop. Mr. Floor Face. That doesn't sound ominous at all.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find. Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it with great anticipation.
Alright, calm down. No, just press the button. It looked like a slider. Security clearance required. Please provide security clearance. Ba-doo-ba-doo. And zap. Oh, the module above. Okay. Five. Endure. Now, I had originally said that I was going to do... I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, so I want to complete, but I did... After stream last night, I had a look at the speedrun for this, just up to where I finished last night, but the splits did spoil it for me that there's 6 chapters. So it's a bit soon to be ending now, but if I commit to more, I'm basically committing to... Chapter 6 might be super short. I don't know. Like, Chapter 3 was very short. It was like 1 room. So, I think I finished this tonight. Just going to be a later stream. I think now's fine. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. Chapter 4 was super long. Chapter 5 might be, but Chapter 6 might not be. I don't know. Also, I need to find a save point anyway. I will play until the next save point. I think that'll be a decent compromise. What you're hearing is more streamage. See how long it takes to get to the next one. I mean, this will be the annex down here. I mean, Chapter 5 might be super short. Chapter 6 might be super short. I might be like 20 minutes from the end of the game. I don't know. Okay. I have crossed the lunar surface. I have mooned. Well, I hope that thing isn't on this station as well. Boop. Yeah, speedruns for this game are about 45 minutes. So maybe something I'll look into. Okay, well, I found my save spot. Tasks. Canal in progress. Something significant is happening in the canal. The archive terminal indicates that an emergency echography must be performed. However, I cannot proceed without first upgrading my interface module to security level 3. To do that, I need to reach the annex station and locate the Founders Terminal. Yeah, I mean, I feel like continuing. I just don't want to get to like 2 in the morning and just be like, ugh, I need to go to bed. And there's like 20 minutes left. Because it would make for a very short stream tomorrow. They should probably fix this. Yeah, I do feel like continuing. I feel like there's one more big area to do like that. Shower me. That is not a shower. EL9 detected. Unable to administer disinfectant for EL9. Okay. You've seen better days, my friend. Go on, someone with a quick wit. What is EL9? Oh, there's the founder's office. Chemical lab. Laboratory. Labs only need security level 1.
We came so far. Further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision.
I get to vent.
Soon the canal will speak.
Congratulations, it's a brain. Kenneth. Woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice, my voice, together. Brain with a whole chunk missing. Simon! Hi, Ken. The automated sensor in decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate to the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Until I can get it fixed, we can work around it by manually entering in the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew to use the main control lab. Okie dokie. I'm pressing the wrong button for this. Okay, flooding. The overflow is flooded. However, the cistern should be... Is this actually just a HPL game? Because I'm pretty sure every single one of them, bar Soma, has had a cistern level. You're at 100% capacity. Wait, did that rip through and goop up my wall? I thought maybe that like exploded and put something against that wall, but meh. That one time I thought I was smart. I need Maria's ID. Access override. Assume that's the cistern. Okay, well, I've come through this way with nothing else to check behind me that I could see, so I'm assuming that whatever I need next is somewhere around here. It's been a while since I've had to shoot or anything, really. Okay, can't do anything with you. Fucking hell. You followed me. Oh. Right, well, I found the ID. Five, 6, 3, 7. It's quote ad, one word, I think. Yeah, there we go. Thanks. What's the ID number? 5637. Also, where the fuck did you go? Oh, I ran an EXE without checking anything. Please terminate this program. I discovered something in the arbor. It's a large animal that does not appear to be alive. I think this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then we need to get it to the main control lab. I went back to the arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I'm grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. Hello, team. There's a potential illness going around. Until we know more, STIP is in effect. Report the first sign of any symptoms. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down surfaces frequently. And wear provided masks. It's COVID again. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. Sleeping area will be set up for you in a designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Chem will be conducting recurring surface swabs and used air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out if you have any questions. Thank you. Thank you. I think there is a cooldown, yes. I think I put a global cooldown on it to stop like 2 people from adding the same quote at the same time. It shouldn't be that long. God, this fucking sucks. Okay, it actually is just invisible for a while and then materializes. Then disappears again. I fucking hate it. Camouflage, maybe? It's bullshit is what it is. Okay, safe spot. Vent. Red. EL9 solution. Disinfectant compiler, main control lab. Remember to source new sample for EL9. Testing from the cistern. Stabilizers for solution EL9. Citric acid. Sodium bicarbonate. EDTA. EDTA. Polyvinyl pyrrolidone. Sodium chloride. I hear you. Base. Active 01 Kurt. Something chameleon. Oh, CU2 plus. Copper ions. Active O2 blank. Great. My leg freaked me out then. Okay, anyone else's ID? It doesn't say what base is. I need copper ions. And no idea for the rest of them. Hydrogen peroxide works well with copper ions and EDTA. Was it hydrogen peroxide? Yeah. So that's the active compounds. Good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol. Citric acid, too acidic. Bicarb could disrupt peroxide. pH levels help copper stay active. Test as is. On my only sample. Fail. Fantastic. %75% correct, yeah. That was also 75. And I changed 2 things. What did it say about sodium chloride? Imbalance chlorhexidine? All this breaks down H2O2. Is that? That's hydrogen peroxide, isn't it? Using a base, water content improves penetration into porous surfaces. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Isopropyl alcohol, it's a very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Propylene glycol, risk of residue, keeps citric acid from clumping or separating. Keeps copper ion suspended or spread out evenly. Can degrade hydrogen peroxide. Ethanol is compatible with EDTA, doesn't assist copper ions, no big advantage over IPA. So isopropyl then. Is what I was just testing. I think. That and hydrogen peroxide. Did I test this one with EDTA? Is there even a piece of paper that tells me what EDTA is? Binds metal ions. Hey. Main control lab is accessible. Gonna... Oop. So it seems like I'm committing to finishing this tonight. How did I... Where did I get a flashlight? Cheeky. If I tried putting that as the YouTube thumbnail, I'd probably get, last time I tried that with the grunts from Amnesia the Dark Descent, YouTube removed the thumbnail again. I was just like, no, you can't do that. Automatic nudity filter. I need to go that way. Go away. Thank you. At least they give up. Knees weak, arms heavy. So you're saying I should give him some spaghetti? Not if I want him to start crouching. I mean, they certainly look the same. Reusing assets. Shower me. Again, not what I asked for. Hey. Ah, it's here. Prepare to be doused. Bot on point once again.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely.
0669. Nice.
I'm here now.
I don't think both sides of the door should be open. It's not very effective contamination. Like, everything's just getting in now. Prepare to be joust. Okay. Didn't have to wait for anything else. Nothing else to check. Mmm. Lovely. Is this the path? Overflow area. Mmm, crusty. I put a lot of trust just putting like electrical items in an area that's built to flood. I don't like the network of tunnels. Did I watch the Game Awards? I've seen bits and pieces. As fractional. Oh no. My favorite fractional game, Sum. Follow up to their much loved franchise Armenia. Ren's going to be down here, isn't he? Anemia. I know what I said. Okay, I should probably get out of here. Oh. Hi? Yeah, I agree. No. Absolutely not. Canal in progress. Locate the Founder's Terminal. Okay, I can go down here now. Oh, this game just gets weirder. I love it for it. Like, there's a few sections of this that have felt a little directionless. But overall, it's definitely got the creepy factor. Oh, we do like weird here. I know Cosmic was looking forward to this game as well. He was kind of put off like right when it came out for reasons unknown, which is fine. I don't know if he'd actually want to play through this. Like, I feel like the sections that I've had to like muddle through and have eventually got might be too much for him to want to continue playing. But overall, I think he would enjoy it without that. Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. On-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave and he didn't inform anyone of his plans. Safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on in the pass in the event Murphy returns. Yeah, I don't know.
Whispers my name, urging me forward.
When he was streaming, well, restreaming the Game Awards earlier, is he still doing that?
Final moment. One last glance upon
At least he was when I started. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not an expensive game. It's like £17 because of the 10% off at launch. I was expecting it to be more than that. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. Okay. During setup, Matthew went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry successfully retrieved Garrod via the tether connection. Garrod was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He couldn't speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Garrod went into cardiac arrest and died. Rest in peace. A burial was held outside of the base for Garrod. I can afford that at the moment. Yeah. It still has it on wish list, so I don't know. If he hasn't watched anything from my playthrough, I can always just gift him a copy if he does want to play it. Matthew, male, 49 years, physicist. General appearance, barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. That's like me when I wake up in the morning. Morning. Morning is afternoon for me. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic, but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma and is being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith spoke with Garrod briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. Me? See daylight in AM hours? When I have to go to the physio, sure. I just saved, but I'll save again. So that's it, null. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. Okay. Terminal. Williams ID. I don't think we've been given that just yet. Are there more areas down here? Do I have that and I just don't realize it? Do I just have that? Williams ID 0669. Okay. Didn't realize that was his. Diary. Ooh, many entries. A magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. Okay, it's a she. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations. They're mistaken. They're memories. I slept in the main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. I know now. There is no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we're all together. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. He also said that the apple tree that was in the previous area was also dehydrated. That was, I guess, the tree in its glory? A second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple. Oh, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. You're supposed to chew before you swallow. There you go. Right, but like, it's technically human produce now because like the hundreds of years that we've like bioengineered the perfect apples to be what they are now. All right, time to go into the prongs. I have to go all the way back again.
Don't give up.
So I think I'm crossing the moon again. I am mooning once more. Which way was out? Not that way. Right. Up we go. Or out we go. Ah, this side. We go. So I'm still trying to work out in my head, like, was this life that was always on the moon, or was this something that we brought to the moon that interacted with something else that was here? Like the flowers. Do they even exist? Is it just the flowers fucking with our heads? Moon's haunted? Yeah, just throw it away and get a new moon. Yeah, now I can get into all the areas that were labeled like prong 1, prong 2. There was the path, but I didn't see a way of actually unlocking that one. That was just a door. You know, it didn't have the terminal above it. Okay, chapter 6. I mean, is it wrong to call it the moon? It is, because it's more than one moon, but at the time that it was named the moon, did we know about the other moons? Do with an actual name? Does it not have like a scientific designation? Prong 1 misaligned, prong 2 misaligned. Time to align my prongs. I still really dislike being in here. We're just monkeys who gave things labels. Oh yeah. Use a prong 2. Prong control. I aligned my prong. To conserve power, I will now turn my prong back off again. Right, it's spawned. Well, I hope it doesn't come this way. Take comfort in being able to outrun it into a dead end. Doesn't matter how fast I go if it's a dead end. Skill issue. Hey, you saw me try and run around a Type 5. I didn't. Oh, come on. Gonna relish in the fact that I have prong 1 done. Prong 2 even. I think prong 1 was enabled here. Nope. Where even is it? You're prong 1, of course you are. Wrong one. Both of my prongs have been aligned. You weren't blue before. Hey, new task. Check the archives or the echography for the next stage of the process. Archives is here. A lunar ultrasound must be performed. Proceed to echography. Cool. Door to imaging 1 is open. Right, where was the power to echography? It was all the way down here. There'll just be a thing waiting for me. I mean, The Thing was a good movie. Please go away. Is it already passed by? Okay. Before I move on.
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it. Another contraction.
The moon is pregnant. Output ready. A speg. The ripening? The ripening and induction terminal. Excuse me? Where the fuck is that? Oh, you're just a breaker. Oh. Hello. Mm-hmm.
Keep pushing forward.
I'm holding W. Inject amniotic brine. Yes or yes? Yes. Yeah, take a seat. Okay. Got none of this tonight is a direction that I thought this game would go. Like, at all. From killer security robots at the start. I mean, I was expecting more of the killer space robots. Because that's what all the trailers and everything were. Absolutely none of this was shown. They did pull a sneaky. They did, in fact, the sneak. I just want to save. Oop. Archive inactive. Well, there's no power for it. Re-entry the canal. Right, what is my task right now? The canal. Induction door is now opened. One final stage, the ripening and induction terminal. The canal needs me. I guess I leave too. Fucking hell. Oh, it's distracted. Friend? Insanely creepy friend? You gonna... You want me to press it? Just turn my head a little bit. I don't like how they've been unzipped. Me neither. Okay. I feel like I was meant to click the button, but I couldn't click the button. Okay, I just tried to click the button. Bye. Bye-bye now. Are you a canal? Yo, Cal. Thanks for the resub, man. With the ass and the feet. That's, is that Entity A or Entity B? I'm not sure how to tell them apart. I think it's Entity A. Yeah, welcome to Routine. We have been assaulted by robots, assaulted by a shape-shifting moon being, and now we're dying of flowers. You know, as you do. The canal. And now we're going boating. Oh, no battery. Can fix that. How you doing this evening? Oh, it's quite blue. And once more, we are kind of mooning. The nostrils. That is, in fact, a canal. Spent all evening watching The Residents, and now it's midnight. The Residents? Is a hot new show that I'm missing out on?
You've come so far. One final step.
Basically Cluedo in the White House. Huh. Hey, my ID badge is missing. Well then. That's a crew member.
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Report date December 25th. Reference Canal Expedition expunged. The objective was to recover data, expunged, associated with the original Prism Canal Expedition. The Prism Lunar Expedition. Geological contractions within the site known as the Canal. Was this whole thing just a game about birth? Is this Amnesia Rebirth again? Then to correct the automated security network, entered the ward. Events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal Expedition, escalating intensity. Primary objectives: recover all Prism mission data and related to the canal, retrieve or irregular value. Secondary objectives: indeterminate origin or unauthorized function. LCRP, lunar touchdown, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. On entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as or pollen. That tracks. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss. Final transmission contained one image. Is it a flower? Ah. It is many flowers. Yeah, the moon was in fact a speg. Chapter 1, Rebirth. Is this a time loop game? Hey. Well. That was an experience. Yeah, good fun with that. Definitely some spooks. We didn't get to know Ass and Feet Man. I think that was Ass and Feet Woman, actually. She was smashing. Special thanks for being a good friend. To summarize my thoughts on that, like I said before, like, some areas could have done with just a little more direction. Thank you, textures.com. Did it say that? Like, some areas, like the mall last night, definitely felt like a lot of you run in one direction, then you run back, then you run in the other direction, then you run back. A lot of that was on me, either not reading or just missing small details. But there were definitely areas where it felt like just a little more direction might have benefited it. There's a fine line to tread between just having like markers always on your screen. I like the fact that, I mean, I was talking to Matt about this earlier. I like the fact that it's very minimal. There's no regular HUD. It's just what you're looking at, and you've got the cat device. I like that. But it's kind of annoying that if you complete a task, or you get a new task, or one of your tasks is updated, you don't know that at all until you go and find another place that you can use the wireless. That's probably my only real gripe. It just felt like sometimes I didn't know that I'd achieved something and could move on, or I hadn't achieved something and couldn't move on yet. So I kept running over to where I was supposed to, like, the door I was supposed to go through at the end, and it's like it's still locked. Like, what else do I need to do at this point? But overall, I really enjoyed that. Definitely got me in a few places with the spooks. The tonight's stream especially, like, I had to keep pushing forward, otherwise the stream would just stall. But at the same time, I really didn't want to. Definitely brought back vibes from Theta in Soma, which is a good thing. You know, it's difficult to get that kind of feeling from a lot of games. That just, like, you found your safe spot under a desk or something, and you do not want to move from that spot at all. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that as well. Having completed that tonight means that I won't be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'm streaming next or when. I will try and get one other thing started before the end of the year. Whether that'll be next weekend or like the last weekend of the year, I don't know. We'll see. With the announcement of Ontos, the spiritual successor to Soma, that's coming out next year. Can't wait. I will be going back to relearn Soma as a speedrun, to kind of try and improve my time at least once more before I move on to the next part of that lineage. I think that'd be a nice rounding out of the game's, like, time. I mean, the game's not going anywhere, but you know what I mean. On top of that, I did mention earlier that speedruns for this were only about 45 minutes. Now that I've finished the game, I can look and see what's involved and how difficult that is, and maybe I'll end up doing speedruns of this. I don't think there's any glitches, so it would just be a glitchless run, but the codes are different every time you play through it. So it's not just go type the same numbers and remember them all. I do actually still have to play a lot of it to uncover what the codes are for that particular playthrough, so we'll see. It could get a bit dicey in the second half of the speedrun, just because of our moon friend. But I'll see if the runs that exist at the moment do anything to mitigate that, and maybe that'll show up at some point soon. But yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight, because I have now finished. So thank you all for watching. This has been good fun. I'm glad that I was able to finish this off tonight. I'm glad that it didn't end up going on for another hour or so, and then finding out that I start up stream tomorrow and I've got 10 minutes left. I'm glad I was able to finish it in about the same kind of time as regular streams. So yeah, 3-4 hours. Yeah, I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm going to let you all go do whatever you want to do. Thanks again, and good night.